What's up? It's your boy, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew. But I can't be your son. It's your kinfolk, Will Henry with God's Will Fitness. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for just paying attention to what I'm doing, because I'm just trying to give y'all some feedback. I'm just trying to give y'all some advice, some suggestions, some recommendations. You know, I've been in the fitness industry for 7 years now, and my knowledge, my expertise, my experience has compelled me to share with y'all some of the things that I've gone through myself on my fitness journey, some of the things that I've seen people go through within their fitness journey, and just some of the things I know we need to be looking for and we need to be aware of if something fails, or if something gets hurt, or just something that is surprising, that is unexpected happens. So I just want y'all to be all around knowledgeable about fitness. So I hope y'all doing well today. And you know, I'm gonna do the podcast. I haven't started the podcast right now. I'm just continuing to do my fitness vlogs, my fitness discussions. Eventually I'll move on to my podcast, but that's in the works right now, so y'all bear with me on that. And we're gonna have a lot of discussions about multiple things besides fitness. So right now I just kind of want to share with y'all some of my knowledge again, as I usually do. And to be honest, I'm tired of talking about what type of exercises you need to do. I'm tired of talking about your macros, your micros, how many calories, the surplus, the deficit. I'm tired of talking about, you know, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, all those things that pertain to fitness, that pertains to exercise, and that pertains to working out, because it really doesn't matter about the science. It really doesn't matter about your activity unless you're doing it, unless you're actually in the midst of the workout, and unless you're actually utilizing the equipment, utilizing your membership, and not just giving monthly charity to the big fitness corporation. So that's the thing. It's all about a mental, it's all about a mind state, it's all about a mentality, right? And that's the biggest thing when it comes to fitness, because your mind has to be transformed first before you even get to touch your body, before your limbs, before they even cooperate with what you're trying to accomplish. Your mind has to be in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stresses. We got a lot of worries. We got a lot of cares. We got a lot of responsibilities in the world. We got priorities. And sometimes fitness might not fall underneath that. And that's the thing. We gotta make sure that we're taking advantage of it, putting our attention to that, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when your story is told, your health will be one of the biggest assets that you have when it comes to being successful, when it comes to actually achieving things in this world. Your health will be one of the biggest factors. So never forget about that, and never forget about the quality of life that you going to need to have later on in this lifetime. So my thing to tell y'all today is it can't be easy. And it can be easy because that's not how we learn, right? I was just thinking about how to break this down to y'all, and the best way to break it down is through education, right? When you go to 1st through 12th grade, right? When you go through college, associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, it's steps. Every step you take, every level, every grade you go is gonna be harder, right? What's the point of teaching a 1st grade curriculum level to a doctorate, right? That's how can I learn? How can I get better? How can I be knowledgeable about what I need to do in my professional world, my career, if you're just giving me this grade school curriculum, this arithmetic? That's the thing. Once you get to certain levels, once you achieve things, you have to do more. You have to learn more. You have to be more knowledgeable. You have to be challenged a little bit more. Things can't always be easy, and sometimes we want things to be easy. We want things to be handed to us when it comes to fitness. We don't want to take the road less traveled, and that's the thing about fitness. You're gonna have to take that road, right, to go further, and it can't be easy because we'll never learn if it's easy. We'll never appreciate what's in front of us if it's easy, right? That's why we had to work hard. That's why we had to sweat. That's why we had to look in the mirror and see ourselves for what we was, you know, and not be happy, right? We had to feel some type of pain. We had to feel some type of uncomfortableness, right? Some discomfort with our image, with the way we were breathing, with our cardiovascular, with how we were exercising, what we were able to lift. We had to find some challenges in that. We had to find some things about that we didn't necessarily like, that we wanted to improve, that we wanted to get better at. And that's why it can't be easy, because if you never start off at the bottom, then you're not going to appreciate what it takes to be at the top. And then once you get to the top, how can you hold that position? How can you hold that spot if you don't appreciate it? You know what I'm saying? So eventually you're going to have to go to the bottom regardless of where you start, right? Because if you don't appreciate the beginnings, if you don't appreciate the work, the challenges that you had to go through to get to that top, then how can you stay there, right? What they say, the biggest part is not about getting there, it's about keeping it, right? Sometimes people can lose weight in a year. They can lose 100 pounds in a year, but it's about keeping that weight off. That's most important. So we got to think about that for a second. That's why it can't be easy, because we wouldn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my take on challenging ourselves. That's my take on getting better. That's my take on going up against opposition. That's my take on, you know, just dealing with adversity. And we just got to understand it can't be easy. We got to understand that nothing that's worth having will be easy. So it can't be easy. It has to be hard. It has to have some type of level of difficulty in order to obtain it, for it to be worth it, for it to be appreciated, right? For you to cherish it, for you to be grateful of it. You know what I'm saying? People are never grateful of what they're giving if they've always been giving things and never had to earn it, right? You're not grateful when you have been giving something. You're only grateful when you earn it, when you know it took hard work to achieve. So that's why it can't be easy. It's just a part of the philosophy. It's a part of the ins and outs of fitness. It's a part of the ins and outs of life. Everything we do is going to have some level of difficulty to us. Everything that we do is going to be hard. It's going to have some resistance. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be clear cut, right? It's not going to be sugar coated. It's not going to be handed to us. And if we're expecting that, then we got a rude awakening in front of us, because life, fitness, whatever you go through on a daily basis, whether it be in your career, whether it be in your relationships, like maintaining balance, maintaining a healthy level of effort, maintaining a healthy level of success, that requires a lot of mental fortitude. That requires a lot of mental strength, toughness, right? It requires the intangibles, right? You can be an athlete, you could be a slim person, a naturally slim built person, all right? You could be lean naturally, you could have the genetics, you could have all those things going for you, but if you didn't really earn it, if it was already given, you're not going to appreciate it. And it's going to be a point in life, it's going to be a point along your journey where you want to get to a certain level, but everything else has always been easy for you. Everything else has always been given. So you don't know where to tap into this at. You don't know what to do to overcome this. And the people that had to go through what they had to go through, the people that had to deal with the adversity, that had to fight the opposition, that had to, you know, just deal with the storms, you know, we had to feel the rain. We had to feel some discomfort along the way. Those people, they're gonna know what it takes, and they're gonna know where to go to achieve it. They're gonna know what place, and the only place to go to is the unfamiliar, right? The unfamiliar, the unknown. This is something that I always talk about. A lot of people don't know about the unfamiliar, the unknown. But the unfamiliar, the unknown is basically just a place outside of your comfort zone. So whenever you go into those next grades, whenever you go into those next education levels, you're going to be taught something you didn't know. Something that you're not comfortable with. Something that you really got to study to understand. And unless you study and truly understand it, unless you really comprehend it, then you're not going to be able to go even further. So that's the thing, you know, first of all, be grateful for where you're at, be grateful from where you came from, but just understand whatever journey is ahead, whatever road is ahead is not going to be easy. It can't be easy for us to be successful over a long period of time, right? Because that pain, that agony of defeat, that agony of failure has to come into play to regenerate, to rejuvenate our senses, to rejuvenate our mentality, to rejuvenate our will to not give up. So sometimes we gotta pull from those failures. Sometimes we gotta pull from those painful places in life to continue to overcome. So appreciate y'all time. This is Will Henry with God's Will Fitness signing out. God's Will Fitness. Woo.